Did you know that not all planned wind farms actually get built? You and I have an insatiable appetite for electricity. Come with me and we'll look at the issues relative to wind farms and the communities that they serve. This is the Windfarm Guy. Hi, this is Dennis Stout and thank you for joining me for this episode of the Windfarm Guy. Today I want to look at a practical side of wind farm development, and that is the likelihood that it'll get built. Chances are it won't. Early in my career, I was taught that only 1 out of 10 development projects actually get built. Now, there's no way to confirm that because wind farm developers are pretty tight-lipped about their developing projects, but my experience supports that theory. From time to time, I get asked if we are prospecting during the development time. Well, prospecting is not an accurate term for what's really happening. Prospecting is what you do when you're looking for a resource. You think it's around there somewhere, you just can't find it and you have to look for it to find it. Gold and oil are good examples. Gold prospectors are looking for that mother lode. And if you misjudge an oil exploration, you could end up with a dry hole. In contrast, by the time a wind farm developer is talking to landowners, they know the resource is there. They know it's windy, and they're not looking for a really windy spot. Met masts are installed not to see if it's windy enough, but to confirm what they already know and to quantify it. No, wind farm developers are not prospecting. A more accurate word would be vetting. They're vetting the project. Honestly, they're looking for reasons not to build it. Everyone knows it's much better to discover a problem early in the process rather than later after money has been spent. So wind farm developers do multiple studies. For example, birds, bats, wildlife, plants, archaeology, local support, permitting, radar, aviation, communication, transmission, construction, offtake, and others. Each site goes through a series of studies specific to that location. When an issue is discovered, and there will be many, ways to mitigate or solve the problem are pursued. Most times a solution is found, and then they're on to the next item. Because of this precarious nature, it has been said that a project dies 10 times before it's built. Again, I kind of agree. However, if a project encounters something that it can't resolve, there's no way around it, that's called a fatal flaw, and ultimately the project is terminated. Before they stick a shovel in the ground for construction, they will know this is a good project. There are no dry holes in wind. This is an area that had a wind project that was being developed. Through the process, the developer encountered certain issues, and each time they addressed them as they came up. And then they ran into one they couldn't get around. What it was is not important. What is notable, though, is they worked hard to find a resolution, but one wasn't to be found. Ultimately, they pulled the plug on the project. Now this community does not get to enjoy the benefits of having a wind farm. What causes these fatal flaws? Well, it could be anything discovered in the studies. It might be an endangered animal, a nearby airport, not enough support, the transmission line available capacity or subsequent upgrades, the terrain is too rugged to build, which would be expensive, and a plethora of other reasons. In the end, they only build the projects that pass this vetting process. If you like what I've said today, be sure and click like and subscribe below. If you have thoughts or want me to address a particular topic relative to wind farms, please also leave me a comment. Developing a wind project is a lengthy process, and the vetting, which is a major contributor to this timeline, can take years. Be patient, help your developer get the information that they need, and maybe your project will get built too. This is Dennis Stout, and I'm the Windfarm Guy. Thank you for watching. Working together, we can make good energy decisions and save our planet. I am the Windfarm Guy.